Sup y'all, welcome back to another video by me, Thina.
OG K-pop stan since 1998.
Debbie?
Our girl Irene from Red Velvet has made her solo debut with the song called Like a Flower. And like it being her debut, I was not gonna film a reaction. I was not gonna, does that make sense? Typically now I'm selective on what to make content for, and that's not to like be like, oh, the ones I make content for are my favorites and the ones I don't aren't my favorites or anything. I just need to know how to balance being a content creator, whatever you want to call what I do, without overwhelming myself and wanting to be like, all right, you know what, I quit doing all this because I don't want to get there. But yeah, with an artist like Irene from Red Velvet, like not just a visual but vocals as well, doing a solo debut, I was like, I'm gonna have to mark it in my YouTube history with the reaction to say how I feel about it. So yeah, Like a Flower, with a title like that being her solo debut is very fitting, because when you think of a flower, you think of it blooming, right? Like something blooming. So again, it only makes sense. I have not seen photos or videos, teasers, whatever you want to call it, or anything. I wanted to go at this with full surprise, considering again, it's her solo debut. And I will likely watch it twice. First time now, I don't really focus on the lyrics. I just want to hear the song out for what it is. And then second time is when I will pause and talk about what I like about the song and just whatever. But anyway, enough talking. Let's get it, y'all, with Irene's Like a Flower. A lot of old school stuff, VHSs. There's our girl. She's always so unreal. Everything's very vintage looking. Are my CC's on? Yes.
I'm growing like a flower. I'm looking superpowers. I'm singing in the
What?
shower. Deodorant and happiness.
Kind of like housing-ish. I was not expecting this. Cute. Okay, this makes me want to dance. Ooh. Look at her grooving. Ooh, y'all hear it? Ooh, this is haunting. Whoa. Haunting. Whoa. Oh, we got choreography. Dude. Hey. Oh, she's so freaking pretty. Yeah, this is good workout song, cardio song. Ooh. This makeup. The way it's changing here a little bit. Okay. Ooh, this bit of a change. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. Just scratch. Yes. Hey. Step with the hips. Ooh, just set. The circular choreography around her. Hey, the traveling. Yeah, she's so pretty. Hey, hey. Ooh, this interesting. I'm alive. I got that interesting layer at the end. I couldn't tell if it was like piano or harp or what. See the sun. Hey, because a flower needs rain and sun to blossom, literally and figuratively. Okay, so it being Irene, and I was like saying, oh, she's such a visual, but she's also vocals too. With that being said, when I think about it, I had no idea what I was expecting. But if I did have a little assumption, I for some reason thought like a flower was gonna be slow or balladish. When the beat kicked in and then I started doing like ugly movement within my shoulders, I was like, oh, we're going like dancey housey up in here, like house music. It's giving soft house music for me. And the choreography that we got, that was definitely a nice surprise. I didn't know we were gonna get choreography as well. Very beautiful, just graceful. Everything about I don't know the lyrics yet, but so far everything about the sound, the minimalism, but gives a lot. It's kind of ironic because usually minimalism is just a little bit, but basically it only takes a little bit out of Irene to give a big effect. And I feel like a flower, the video and the song defined Irene to a T. It's such a jammy song. I know I'm gonna be listening to this and ugly grooving in between my sets and my workouts, or while I'm walking or running or doing shit that I don't like to do, but I have to for my health. Like listening to Irene, that's good for my health as well. But okay, let's go ahead and watch it a second time where I actually focus on the lyrics. So here we go, y'all. Very interesting with all the old school stuff too. And I did notice the butterflies within the video. I love that lamp, by the way. Random comment. ASMR. Unlocking superpowers. Very interesting. Because growing like a flower is symbolic, right? But when you think about it, flowers needs rain to blossom, right? But also, when you say you're growing, metaphorically saying you're growing like a flower, you learn to embrace the rain metaphorically. Like if something comes to bring your day down, like instead of saying rain, rain, go away, you kind of dance in it, you know? So it's interesting to take it in the literal thing for like a flower's growth, but also you being the flower metaphorically. Okay, okay. More than just a visual? Okay, okay. The music, the way it like transforms here. I love the way she's just grooving. I wonder if like those are specific titles. Pink haired twins, brush teeth, read a book, white shirts, mirror boy. It's like all the elements that makes this video basically, right? Oh, and there's that one orange tape. Oh. Ooh, the way she sounded there. Hey, ooh. Her saying, I feel alive, and that little flash of an outfit change. Very nice there. After she touches the orange tape. When we had this layer of the the deep vocal, it like tripped me out. I was like, whoa, like distortion. I like that, poetic. So there's a lot of coding that's happening here. Man, it's kind of giving me trauma flashback to the days when I used to use Dreamweaver to for my website classes. But anyway, let me do it frame by frame almost. Yeah, it's almost like, oh, I know there was another scene. Isn't she so pretty? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a lot of coding to see all these different people. That's very interesting. Will I fly high? Okay, I wanted to make commentary about this whole part, saying that her heart is packed full of dreams, and upon them I breathe a spark of courage. I basically, instead of keeping your dreams, doing what you can within the power in yourself to make them come as alive as possible, growing like a flower. That's very interesting, very poetic. The choreography, so graceful. Hey, hey. I love how they repeat the all right after she says the whole, like that's the end of her line. Okay. I'm looking for Damon. Okay. This whole thing about the garden. Let me see. Yeah, it's everything in the lyrics so far. It's just very symbolic to everything that I was just spewing earlier about how like the whole all her dreams being, you know, packed within her heart, versus now it's saying like a garden that, you know, is kind of like, you know, a garden, for a garden to grow, you need to have the light, you need to have the sunlight. And it's like the air that has blocked the sunlight's way of going over. It's like bracing through that, if that makes any sense. It's all very interesting symbolic words to not only make the title fitting to the song, but to give an interesting message of growth. You know, I have to say, when you're in a spot in your life where you feel safe within yourself because you trust yourself despite what life will give you, it's a wonderful feeling. I have, you know, moments like hiccups in my life where I start to doubt myself like any other human, but I believe that through years of therapy and just really focusing on myself versus trying to help others and not help myself, I've learned to access the tools that I know I have within myself to trust myself. I just have to make that commentary because I found that beautiful. This little dancing. I love that this part, because you know, the first chorus, the music was going. For the second chorus, they kind of hold back a little bit just to have the vocal part shine. Hey, choreography. This little effect part to the vocals. Yeah, step. Ooh, that transition. Let me see it again. Nice. It went from like a light flare right into butterflies. Ah, a lens flare. Like it's like the camera moved back and we had a lens flare move in to get the bokeh kind of glimmer, and it turns into butterfly. That's nice. That's really nice. Because it went from dark to light, so it goes with the lyrics. This set is so beautiful with the choreography too, traveling like that. Hey, the choreography. Aww. I love the My Inner Garden speaking. This part, a beautiful way to end the song. With the beautiful shot of Irene. And of course, it makes sense to say see the sun because that's the way that you can bloom or grow like a flower. Let me take this off. Yes, Irene with this solo debut. Again, I think because of Red Velvet, to each their own, okay? So I'm not speaking about this as facts because like what I feel about what I'm about to say might not be everyone's perspective. But as far as very strong vocals in the industry so far that I've seen, Red Velvet and Mamamoo, just to name a couple of the many that I believe have the strongest vocals in the industry. So I think that's the reason why I was like, this may be a ballad, like a very strong ballad, but no, it's house. It's symbolic. It's art. It's beautiful. Dun, 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 dun. It's graceful. It's Irene. Everything I just said, it describes Irene. So I think again that is very successful as far as a solo debut being what and who and how Irene is all about, at least from my perspective as a Rebel Love. But okay, if y'all want to let me know how y'all felt about Like a Flower by Irene, feel free to let me know in the comments. Other than that, thank you so much for checking out my reaction to Irene's Like a Flower. I hope you have a great day, and until the next video coming up, peace. I would like to say an extra thanks to my Captain Jack Sparrows over on my Patreon for the extra support. You are the savviest.
That's got to be the best part I've ever seen.